move on to our final review. How long do we have? 10 minutes. That's very useful to have, actually. So,
we'll keep this.
So we'll do a quick look into Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
So I've seen this, you haven't, right?
I have not, so
I'll let you anchor this section and bring your over.
yeah. So I've got a little bit of background here.
It's about Spider-Man.
It's
A lot
about
of Spider-Man.
several Spider-Men.
Spider-Men as well, and women.
Spider-Men and women.
And
yes,
animals.
I can see
It's
that.
very woke.
All inclusive. So our director for this is Bob Persichetti,
Oh, I know.
and he's an animator.
Okay.
So that'd be why. And he's done like Puss in Boots and Wallace and Gromit. So there's that. And again, it's another Hailee Steinfeld movie.
Yeah, she's Spider-Man.
Yeah. Or Gwen Stacy, Jake Johnson from
Yep.
Always Sunny, isn't it? Yeah. And some other people there. Oh,
That's
Mahershala Ali. I like him.
Caramel.
Yeah. And just
Yeah,
Zoe Kravitz as well as Mary
Zoe
Jane.
Kravitz. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
So there are a
I
few
don't
names
really know
in-
anything about it, so just talk me through the storyline.
So the storyline is, to be honest, it is a bit confusing for a movie aimed at kids, or like the younger market. But the storyline is basically we follow the adventures of Miles Morales, who's, comic book fans will be aware. It's like another spin-off of Spider-Man in another dimension. So this ain't Peter Parker, this is Miles Morales. He's a young Afro-Latino kid growing up in New York. And he's like kind of the opposite of Peter Parker. Peter Parker's kind of like geeky, he's a bit insecure about himself, he's timid. Where Miles is confident, he's popular with all his, peers, he loves what he does, he's very brash and confident. So he's slightly different in that sense of things, and basically he ends up being bitten by a spider. Shock horror.
What?
And then he bumps into this machine where it brings all these other Spider-Men from different universes together. And then it's a quest to destroy the machine and defeat Kingpin, because these guys obviously can't exist in his dimension, because otherwise they don't function. So it's send them back and defeat the evil Kingpin, who's a huge, massive tank. He's swole. Smaller than Ben Solo. Yeah. So that's a quick summary of the movie. But overall, I gotta say, I loved it. I think it's one of my best films of the year. I mean, if it wasn't for Infinity War, I'd probably say it would be my favorite film. I mean, the animation is beautiful. I think if it doesn't get an Oscar for best animation, it'll be a kick in the teeth. But Disney and Pixar, they do their stuff. It's the same stuff, it's CGI, but this is so beautifully done. I mean, some of the scenes look like they're straight out of a comic, and I think one scene where he discovers his powers and kind of becomes Spider-Man, it's like one of my favorite scenes probably of the year. It's done beautifully. So the animation is stunning, but obviously that can carry really so far. It's got to have characters, and I think the interactions between Miles and Peter are brilliant. And all the other Spider-Men and women and animals and mecha are jokes. I mean, so the main is Miles and Peter. They work off each other brilliantly. It's like this teacher-student kind of relationship that they have. There's jokes galore. I think there's a reference to Spider-Man 3 and how crummy it was. When you see it, you're going to love it. So you're going to burst out laughing when you see that. And then post-credit scenes do hang around for that. You'll love that as well.
Two, right?
I think there's only one. One's only one you really need.
Yeah.
Storyline is great. I mean, the development of Miles will push the film, and from him becoming this guy who's kind of out of his league. Because other Spider-Men that come into this universe, they're already like embrace who they are. They know what their job. But he's kind of like, do I really fit into this? And he's the only one that can really save them because they're in his dimension. So he's the one who's got to do pull the trigger in this.
Yeah.
And he's kind of trying to grow up and become this hero that the rest of them are. They're like, we're not sure if you're ready for this because you're just a kid and we know what to do. So that's great as well. And the villain, amazing. He's like he's in the Spider-Man cartoon, just a huge beast, man. So though every time I see Vanessa, it makes me laugh because I think of Daredevil, that Vanessa meme. Vanessa. What's Vanessa? Vanessa just becomes a meme now, innit? So whenever I hear the word Vanessa now, I just think of Kingpin yelling.
Yeah.
But
what about the downsides then?
I don't really have too much to be honest. I think the only downside that I would have is the plot is a bit, it is pretty confusing. When it's talking about alternate universes, and all these timelines weaving together, especially when it's aimed at a younger market. I think the younger audience members might be a bit confused about what's going on exactly because, talking about, particle physics and all that stuff. Okay. So it could go over your head in that sense.
But is it just kind of covered up by the fact that it's Spider-Man and it's cartoon and
exactly.
there's all the Spider-Man?
Of course, the action, the characters really drive the film. So the plot line is a bit confusing, but you kind of gloss over it, kind of expect it to be a bit confusing when it
Yeah.
involves alternate
I think
universes.
I prefer movies. If they're aimed at kids, I like the movie to have a bit of a storyline because the kid is going to go in there. They're going to be
They're
like,
happy regardless,
"Yay!" They're swinging from buildings, and they're shooting webs, and they're doing all this stuff. So I don't really care about. I'm just going to glaze over all of the weird,
Exactly.
difficult, wordy bits,
Yeah.
and concentrate on the action. And
Yeah.
the wordy bits are really just put in there for us.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's for all audiences. I think even grown-ups will absolutely love the film. It's got a good message to it. And probably another negative is probably that Peter Parker and Miles have most of the time, but you have the other Spider-Man. You've got Nicolas Cage, sorry. Nicolas
What?
Cage is Spider-Noir. Totally forgot to mention that. He is amazing. So Spider-Noir is Spider-Man. He's from the 1930s. He's always cloaked in
That is
darkness and
fantastic.
is with the air. So, I mean, there are 3 others in there. But I don't think they get as much screen time as they could have done. They do get a few moments to shine, but I think they could have had a bit more of those guys.
Would it just make the a bit cluttered though?
Yeah, but I think if you've got them in, they kind of got to make them a bit more than just a few action scenes. But I suppose, you know, the main part of the film is so great. You can kind of, and I think it does set it up for them to come back in future films. And yeah, overall, it's an amazing film. And I would
So
definitely
short review.
watch it. Just
Watch
watch
it.
It's, like it's, I think watch it. When it's coming out, I'm gonna get on 4K and watch it. I don't really buy films anymore. I
Yeah.
don't have to, but I think this one's definitely worth watching just to see it, you know, at home. So yeah, one of the contenders film of the year for sure.
Awesome. Watch it for Oscar season.
Watch it for Nicolas Cage, Oscar best supporting actor, man. Straight up, like, is that Nicolas Cage? Damn.
It's always hard. I love him.
I expected him to, you know, run up and punch someone in a bear costume, but that didn't happen in this.
No.
Yes, that's the just watch the Wicker Man if I want to see something. So yeah, so I think that pretty much what happened. 3 minutes, perfect. So having a big clap at the back does help. So yeah, so thanks for joining us. We'll try and make this a lot more regular now.
Yeah,
We're
get
back
back
from
into it.
we're back from a hiatus. We'll have a few
Christmas
more
is
things up.
done.
Christmas is done, and it's New Year as well. So happy New Year, everyone,
Happy New Year.
and take care. Bye.